welcome to NGFY Radio. Po Honey here, and I have the amazing Joel HESLOP from Mr. Spoon on Skype with me. You just heard their song Sam's Motor. Joel, how are you doing?
Hiya, Polly. How you doing? I'm cool. Yeah. Thanks
I
for having us on the show. Like,
I'm so excited and honored to have you on the station with me. I just think you're a fantastic and amazing guitar player. I
oh, thank you.
love the music Mr. Spoon puts out. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the history of your band?
Right. Well, we're a three-piece band. If you didn't know, like myself, guitar and vocals, Andrew Boots Woods, known as Boots, on the drums, and Neil Griffer on the bass. And like us three, we've been in other bands together over like the past, I don't know, that past 10 years. But Mr. Spoon's been going since 2008, and we was all in a larger band called Beta Max, which was a five-piece band, and that split up as bands too, like, you know, when you're younger. And like about a year later, of like us lot spimbling about and jamming and stuff, it was like, yeah, let's do the band. Like, and this is the first band I've ever been like lead vocalist for as well. Like, because I always used to do band.
Oh, wait, I lost you for just a second there, Joel. Can you repeat that
Okay.
last bit?
Yeah, what's I saying about yeah?
You were. This is the first band you've been lead vocals in.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because the other bands, even if I've written like the lyrics or some of the melodies, I'd just concentrated on lead guitar, and we'd have like a lead vocalist, and I'd do some backing vocals here and there, and choruses and whatnot, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so it's just gone on from there from 2008, and it is what it is so
It's
far.
wow.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's amazing. So do you play locally a lot?
Yeah, we're beginning to again this year. Like last year, we did do a hell of a lot, but yeah, this year we played back in a couple of weeks back. We played in Conneffley, place called Conneffley up the road from us, and in a wicked club called the Masons Arms,
Right
and
on.
like it's a infamous little club like that's totally kitted out for like you guys got over there, like proper rock bar
Yeah.
basically, you know. That was awesome. And next month we should have one or two coming up. They're yet to be sorted out in July, but in August it's gonna be an amazing event. Like there's loads of bands and music acts and whatnot through the day. It's gonna be inside of Haverford West Castle, like inside the grounds of the castle,
Oh,
and
that's
yeah,
that sounds amazing.
and that's called Core in the Castle. The information and where you can get tickets. That it's on Facebook. It's on our Facebook page as well.
Yeah, we'll have to
All
share
the
that.
info.
We'll have to share that out on the station for our UK listeners.
Oh, definitely, that'd be brilliant. Like, yeah, if you could do that nearer the time,
I,
that'd be awesome.
I think we should all hit the lottery and get on a plane and come to the castle and see you.
Like, yeah, that'd be brilliant.
It sure would. I would love that. I've not been to the UK, and
You
I've
haven't?
always wanted to go. You know, I have a few friends over there, and
Yeah.
yeah, it would be a lot of fun. Do you guys have any plans on coming over to the States? You know, it when I was looking at your Reverb page, there were a lot of great compliments toward the band from New York City Rock, and that made me think, have you guys been over here to the States?
No, not yet. I'd love to play America. We would love to play America more than anywhere, like, because you guys know how to rock and celebrate rock properly. In the UK, people do go out and cities. Yeah, there's good music scenes, but like everyone goes more mental in America, which is the right thing to do. Release the beast. Like
Yeah, we do a lot of releasing the beast around here, you know.
that's perfect.
At our rock shows, it's gets pretty exciting. Um,
Yeah,
you know, I kind of there's not many venues in the Seattle Tacoma area that I haven't been to.
it's the
Um,
home of grunge, though.
yeah,
Like obviously like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, etc. etc. Isn't it? Like
Soundgarden. Yeah,
Soundgarden. Yeah.
right, right. Yeah, we've got some. We have had some great artists come out of the area. Things are been a little slow lately for our artists around here. For I think it's just been kind of slow in the music scene in general. Everybody's just trying to figure out how to get their
Right.
footing under them, you know. Um,
That's funny. Yeah. Because in the UK it's picked up more because you're getting all these bands like hand played for years, real famous bands, just going back out on the road because that's the only way bands can make money again.
Yeah.
Like because of the downloads and streaming and whatnot, like which is forced bands worldwide really,
Right.
which
right.
is a good thing. It's nothing but a positive thing. That is, like,
Right. I mean, the music is more easily accessible for everybody, but on the flip side of that, it's tough for a band to make money off their sales like they used to, you know?
yeah, exactly.
And record labels don't function like they used to either. So,
no, not at all.
you know, they need to figure out a way to be distributors, I think, more than anything else, you know?
Yeah, and promotion and etc. and management, all sorts. It's more geared around that now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be, from what I know. I don't know, like.
Definitely seems to be. I mean, there's not many record labels that are backing big tours. I mean, you've got to be a pretty mainstream big artist to be on a label that can afford to back a tour for you. I just had a band out of New Jersey that was making their way, you know, on a big tour. They had signed on with a couple other independent bands, Red and Adelita's Way, which are awesome bands, but you know, their RV broke down and the label that they're on could not afford to get it fixed. So right. So sadly, their tour got cut short and they didn't make it up here to the Pacific Northwest, and I was like brokenhearted. Like,
oh no, I bet they were well gutted.
For sure. You know, they had to drive all the way back to New Jersey in these rental vans, and it was.
Oh mate,
it was bad.
Oh no.
But you know, I mean,
that's nightmare stuff.
It
things
really
nightmares
is.
are made of.
You know, there's a lot of little, you know, record labels that pop up all the time, and they just don't have the money to do what the big, huge labels, which there are very few of anymore anyway, you know. So you guys hope to get over here sometime.
Yeah, we just need something like sponsorship or something. If there's any companies out there, that would like to sponsor us, go ahead, do it.
Right? Curious Traveler Beer Company. Come on, Curious Traveler Beer Company. I love their beer.
Yeah,
by the way.
I do too.
It's good.
I don't know if they sell it in the UK, but I love it.
They should. You know, we're working with Red Dawn X right now, which is kind of a, it's a vitamin-enhanced beverage. It's not like Red Bull because I think it's all natural product, but it's pretty cool stuff. So you never know. Those guys might hit it big and sponsor a tour sometime. That's definitely the way bands need to do it these days. They need to get those sponsors behind them if they're going to hit the road.
Totally. And it's great advertising for the companies as well. They know that. Oh,
absolutely. You know, and then they get to set up their booths at the shows and sell their product, and I mean, it's all good. So what else do you guys got coming up? You've got that big show in August at the Castle grounds. Yeah. Are you planning on recording any new music?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like we'll start recording. Hopefully, as of next month, we will be. We'll kick it off from next month, and we'll be recording our second album, like which we're itching to get some more music out there. Because our first album's out there and been out there for a while, the Temple at the Centre of Time, and it's time to get some more stuff out there.
Right on.
Like something fresh and new for people. People are still discovering it, and it's new to them. But to us personally, it's quite relatively old or older stuff.
Yeah.
Like.
You're ready.
Yeah, we are damn ready.
Ready to do some new recording. Let's put in your song "Werewolf."
Okay.
And and you can tell us about how this song was put together after we listened to it. How's that sound?
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool by me.
Right on. Cool. Here we go. Here is Mr. Spoon and their song "Werewolf." to NGFY Radio. Poe Honey here, and I have Joel HESLOP of Mr. Spoon
Hello.
on the Skype with me. Hey, Joel.
How you doing?
You all just heard
Very
Mr. Spoon's song Werewolf. Joel, tell us how this song came to be.
Right, actually, I wrote this song on a three-quarter size classical guitar that only had about 4 strings on it. And I came up with the riff, and like our drummer Boots was in the kitchen with me, and he was like, "That's wicked!" Like, and then I started writing lyrics to it, like because I like quite a lot of our songs, like especially electric ones, written like the bones of those songs on the acoustic guitar to begin with. Because if it works on the acoustic guitar, you know it's going to work, like with the riffs and stuff, because it's clear and sort of it is what it is, you know, with no effects and all that. So then he bungs stuff on like distortion and all, and it all kicks off.
Well, it's a cool song, man. Is that how you guys usually, compose your music?
Yeah, like from jamming, and like if I've written the song already in theory, or we've all written bits of our own and come up with different ideas, and we sort of jam it and fuse it together, and then I'll go away and write the lyrics once the song is formulated. We'll get melody together while we're jamming, and as you know, as you go, like sort of thing. Yeah.
Cool. So you guys have your first album out. And you're getting ready to go back in the studio. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for new music. Do you already have stuff written and ready to go?
Yeah, we've got like all the songs pretty much finished for it. Yeah, it's probably been about 14-track album. Like, whereas the first one was only 9. It was meant to be 10, but it just ended up being 9 because one of the songs we just weren't like totally happy with. So it's like, right, we'll bung that on the next album, redo it. As bands do. Like,
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing the new music live?
Yeah, we got. When we record, we mainly sort of record the drums, maybe the guitar, most of the guitar and the bass at the same time,
No,
and then they always get used to the vocals separately. Like you can always lay down like a vocal guide track, but yeah, you just do. Everyone does the vocals separately, like even real famous people. Like it's a bit weird to get your head around at first, like doing karaoke to yourself. Like, but once you got your head around it, it's good. Yeah.
But are you doing it? I mean, are these songs that you're performing live when you're at?
Yeah. We performed some of them live. Yeah, totally.
Oh, right
already.
On. Right on. So they will be familiar to some people that have seen you live in the UK. For those of us over here that haven't had the pleasure of seeing you guys live on stage, I'm sure I speak for many of us when we really look forward to hearing that new music come out.
Cool, thanks.
So Joel, all right, I ask artists this a lot in my interviews because, most artists, especially independent artists, they don't have the luxury of sitting around and doing, nothing but music. So tell us, what do you do besides play guitar, play awesome guitar, and sing vocals? Do you have a day job and...
No, I just do music as a job, like as such, like it's my life. But other than music, interdimensional, interstellar travel, and no, not really.
We all wish.
What other stuff there? I've been starting to get back into painting and drawing. I need to get back into that probably, and just all sorts,
Right. So right. So you are more than just a musician, but you're also an artist of on canvas and paper.
I need to get back into it. Yeah. I will do.
Right on.
I am.
And you're raising a son. I know that. And
yeah, my son's 17 now. Well, he's 17 next month.
Wow.
He's playing the guitar now. Like he's come on brilliant on the guitar. I'm so proud of him.
Oh, that's fantastic. Maybe dad and son can do a little stage.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like we go to jam nights sometimes, and he has different jam nights at different bars and stuff, and he's got up and done stuff there. Like it's really brave for him because he's only been playing just under a year, but like it's brilliant. Like,
oh, that's so cool. Did you teach him how to play?
Yeah, yeah, I did, and he saw it himself as well. Like teach him things to go on with, but I've left him to his own devising ways to sort of come to terms with it himself and sort of develop his own style and teach himself as well. So it's just good for the soul. Like,
Oh, that's
yeah.
fantastic. And I know that, okay, I guess we better give a shout out to Rick
Oh yeah, we've
Delozier
got
of,
people to give shout outs
yes,
to,
we do,
definitely.
of Rock
Yeah.
Hard Distributors, and Kevin Dunham of Rock Hard Distributors and Long Hair Productions for
And
putting us together.
Cool Productions UK Limited, who we've signed over to, like, as a label, and they're supporting us massive. They're like facilitating our next recording and stuff like that, and then be releasing us, and they'll be working with in future, corresponding and working with obviously Long Hair Productions and Rock Hard Distributors.
Oh, that is
And
so cool.
yeah, we've got a massive, amazing team around us of people.
Yes,
Right.
in,
Yeah.
indeed you do. Rick Delozier and Kevin Dunham are really good people.
Oh, they're legendary. They
Yeah,
are.
they work hard. They work hard to support independent artists over here in the States. I understand that you're gonna make your way over here for a visit to
Yeah,
Vegas, where
definitely.
Kevin is.
Like in probably September time.
Yeah,
Like,
you'll have
yeah,
to let me know what those dates are. Maybe I can hop a cheap flight down to Vegas and
yeah,
meet you in person and see Kevin and have a little fun in
yeah,
Vegas.
totally. That'd be brilliant. That'd be awesome.
Vegas is quite a city. Um,
Yeah, it's a silly of sin, isn't it?
yeah. I'm not much of a gambler, but there's so many other things to do when you're in Vegas that
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
yeah, no, definitely. Like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like, and my wife, and I don't know if our son's coming, but and hopefully I'll be meeting up with, well, it's friends of Kevin Dunham's, like from Stickman Shadow. Like, hopefully we'll get together, jam some stuff out, and go and do a few shows around
Oh,
town.
oh,
Like,
that would be so
that's the
much
plan. That's the plan.
fun.
Like,
Oh, yeah, you got to let me know when that's happening, and hopefully I
definitely.
can maybe I'll
The
take a
world
little
will know
extra
as
time
well.
off work there and come down. Um, so where can people buy your music, Joel? I know it's out on Rock Hard Distributors.
Yeah. Physical. I'll advise people to wait for physical CDs that are being done up real soon, and you'll be able to get them from like Rock Hard distributors and ourselves directly, and probably through Core Productions as well. So it'd be like outlets there, and it's already out there from before on like, all the multimedia sites where you pay to download stuff.
Yeah,
You're not meant to mention company names, are you? But everyone knows
yeah.
what companies I'm on about.
Ah,
But
well,
do you never see the money from that? Like,
no, not so much. I know it's really
so
sad.
yeah, always buy off bands direct.
Yes, if you can
Like,
buy from the bands direct. Do you guys have a website out there?
yeah, well, we're gonna redo a proper website, but we're there on like Facebook, Reverb Nation,
Right.
YouTube, everywhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, the best place to go is straight to Facebook, and all our links are on there.
Very nice, very nice. So people, please go give Mr. Spoon a like out on Facebook. Go check out their Reverb Nation page. Yeah, and all the links are on Facebook, so you can go buy some music. Of course, the best place, and I say it at every interview, and I'm going to say it on this one, is directly from the band. So if you're over in
I'm
the
right.
UK, if you're over in the UK, go to a show, see them live, buy their merch. That's how they make it to the next show. That's how
Yeah,
they get paid.
yeah.
Most of the time, I mean,
That's always a bonus to get paid.
Yeah. There's a little issue with that over here right now with bands getting paid, especially the local.
Oh, there is over here as well.
It's horrible, you know. It's like I put out an article on my personal page last week, you know, and this guy makes a great point. It's, would you hire, would you bring in a chef to work in your establishment and then not pay him?
No, of course not.
No.
No,
No, you wouldn't bring in wait staff and not pay them,
no,
And when a band comes into establishment, they're there to entertain the people that you as the establishment or the venue should already have built a relationship with,
Yeah, totally.
You know, venues have to get out of the mindset that the band has to bring all the people. If you're a good venue and you consistently put out good music, then the people are going to know that and consistently come
Yeah,
to your venue. The
yeah,
bands
that's
that
spot on. Yeah,
right, and the bands that come to play there, if you're doing it right, are excellent musicians and they deserve to get paid, just like anybody else on your staff that night.
totally. And like, and also like, even if they are a good venue and people are coming in and going to be there anyway, like the fact that there's whatever band on will bring even more people in.
Right,
Hence, the
right,
company, the property, you know, the place makes even more money because
right,
of the band.
right,
Like,
right. You know, I mean, bands bring people, and you know, a venue should already have an established following, just like a band should have an established following. You know,
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, and then you get twice as many people, and the people that bring the bands in think you're so awesome that they want to go back to your venue again. You know, it's
Yeah,
all,
no, that's right. That's right.
you know, it works as a partnership, and I know we've had a lot of problems, you know, in the states with pay to play, and yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Well, we can only hope it gets better, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something's got to give. Like, definitely.
Most definitely. And you know, it's nice to hear that things are picking up over there.
Yeah,
Because it always seems like when it picks up over there, it eventually makes its way over here too. So
yeah, and vice versa. Like, it has been like that throughout musical history, really, modern musical history.
right,
Yeah,
yeah. So
it's like Hendrix didn't make it in America till he made it in Britain. Then went back to America and they became big. Like
right,
Hendrix Experience, for instance. Yeah,
right. You know,
but so it works both ways.
certainly. You know, I mean, the Beatles over there were playing, you know, some cool little venues. When they got over here, they just blew up. You know,
Yeah,
so I mean, yeah, it goes both ways, and it's you know, I think the UK and the US have been working together with artists for a long time, and I hope that relationship continues, and the
I'm
artists,
sure it will.
yeah, and the artists get you know more recognition. You know,
Yeah,
guys
damn
like
right.
you that are out there, and they're you know you're an artist, and you should get paid for your expertise in what you do. Joel, let's
Polly.
let's put in wrap up our interview and put in the last song we're gonna play in the interview is Greed. And
Cool.
can you tell us anything about this song?
Yeah, it's like a funk rock extravaganza, massive 2015 collective sort of thing. No, right? Yeah, it's an instrumental that we normally play out shows with, like, and it seems to go down well with
Uh,
everyone. Like, and
yeah.
yeah, yeah, we never put lyrics to it because it just didn't need it. Like,
Oh,
just
and
needed to be like an epic instrumental.
I love funk rock.
Cool, cool.
It's like it's probably one of my favorite genres. Yeah, and this song is so good. I love it.
Oh, thank you. That's
Thank
really
you
kind of you.
so much again, Joel, for spending time with me on NGFY Radio. Thanks to
Oh, it's been a
everybody.
buzz. It's been brilliant.
Thanks to everybody who tuned in. One more time, Joel. People can go out to your Facebook page, get your hit your links, and
Yeah, yeah.
go buy your music and support Mr. Spoon.
Please do. Definitely.
You'll also be able to hear this interview again on Rock Hard Distributors, and hopefully I get to meet you when you come to Vegas.
Definitely, definitely, without a doubt.
Yes, we'll have to get you over here to the States somehow. Sponsors, we need
Yeah,
sponsors.
as a band, yeah, not just me on my own.
Yeah, there's only three of you. You ought to be able to, you know. It won't be too bad. When you get to Seattle, I'll have a roof over your head. How's that?
Brilliant.
Right?
That's a deal.
You
No,
know, you got
Suzanne,
one in
thank
Vegas too, so that's two. Oh, and probably in is Rick in North Carolina or South Carolina? I think he's in South Carolina.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm
South
not
Carolina.
100%. Yeah.
So yeah, so you know that you've got three places that will put you up when you guys get here.
Yeah, definitely. That's brilliant.
All right, thank you, Joel. Thank you so much. Mr. Spoon
Thank
is
you.
awesome.
And everyone at the radio station and everyone
Yeah,
that
everyone.
supports it all. Wicked.
Wicked.
You stars.
Wicked cool, mate. That's what my friend Forkster says to me all the time. All right, man. You have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon. We're going to put in greed, but don't you go anywhere, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right.
So, don't worry, okay?